On this episode of Fit with Mitch TV, I'm going to show you how to take a real B.R.E.A.K. Hey, it's your fitness coach, Mitch Graves, back again with another great episode of Fit with Mitch TV. And we're going to be talking about giving yourself a break. Yeah, if you didn't figure it out, B.R.E.A.K. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. You know the rest. All right, so what is it? Giving yourself a break. And why did I break it down into an acronym? Well, this is something that I find so prevalent in our society, especially in North America, where we're just running. There's no such thing as work-life balance or just life and relationship balance, anything. We're just going. And what tends to suffer when we're doing that? It's our health. When we don't give ourselves a real break, our bodies break. B.R.E.A.K. They break apart. And we get disease, we get suffering, we get sick. Especially around the holidays. You know, there was a pastor that gave an analogy one time. He talks about distraction, death by distraction. And what distraction actually comes from is the French word means to be pulled apart to death. That's like when you strap all four of your limbs to a horse and they pull you apart. Yes, that is distraction. So do you ever feel like that sometimes? Do you ever feel like you're just running, not really knowing where you're going? You put out fires all day long and you never really got anything done. You're running from soccer practice with the kids to the spouse to the career and trying to cook and clean and then trying to take care of your health and manage this relationship, care for this friend. You're doing all of this stuff and you're not actually taking time to take care of yourself. Well, there's an old parable of a hunter. He goes out and this is the main hunter in the village. He goes out and he kills the animal, brings it back to the village. And he always lets the villagers eat first, and he always gets the leftovers. Well, he gets the scrappy leftovers, like the parts that aren't good. Well, over time, this hunter withers away, and he eventually isn't able to hunt anymore. And what happens to the rest of the village? They starve. So what would have been better for the hunter? What would have been better is after the hunter brought it in, was for him to get the first and the finest parts first, and then give the rest of the villagers so that he could continue to go out and feed. Well, that's what happens to you. That's what happens to us when we don't take care of ourselves, when we don't give ourselves that break. You see, we take care of everybody else, but we're not taking care of ourselves. Now, I know you might feel a little guilty in taking that break, but look at the outcome. You know, your relationships tend to suffer, your parenting tends to suffer, your career tends to suffer when you're not taking care of yourself. So that's what we're going to talk about in this episode. So I said before, we're going to break down the word break into 5 words, B-R-E-A-K. And these are 5 components that you need for maximum relaxation, maximum self-care, so that you can go out and continue to do for others. You take a minute to do for yourself. And these things, you can do just one of them, or you can do all 5 in any role. You can pick and choose depending on the situation. But I want to give you some tools to really maximize your recovery, really maximize what you're doing for your health so that you can continue to serve and to give and to love and to be, to grow and to contribute. So the first B is breathe. Breathe. You see, breathing is so important. We do it all day long, but actually most people do it wrong. I have this saying that I say, if everybody's doing it, they're probably doing it wrong. Whether that's running, and being a personal trainer, I see this all the time, whether that's running, lifting a weight, or even just something as simple as breathing, right? You know, there's a 3-minute, the 3-3-3 rule, the 3 minutes without breath, and our lungs and our brain begins to shut down and lose brain cells. 3 days without water, when we starve, so on and so forth. So you got to take care of your breathing first. And so what that breathing looks like is breathing with your diaphragm. I don't know if you can see it or not, but breathing with your diaphragm. So you breathe out, you actually push your belly button out instead of lifting your chest up to get a deep breath. And so I'm going to give you a simple rule, 1-4-2. And so when you breathe properly, when you do diaphragmatic breathing, you can look that up. When you do diaphragmatic breathing, that's actually going to lower the cortisol levels in your body. Turn off some of those dopamine transmitters in your brain so that you can actually focus. And what I've seen when I've done this is that when I'm frantic, and I'm not able to focus, and I'm trying to get a lot of things done, I say, look, Mitch, take a minute to breathe, and all of a sudden my willpower goes up, and I'm able to laser focus and get this thing done. That I get something done in 10 minutes that was previously taking me like an hour to get done, all by doing this simple exercise. So the ratio is 1-4-2, and what that is breathe in, hold, release. Breathe in, hold, and release. And it's a 1-4-2 ratio. So if you're going to do a 2-second breathe in, then 2 times 4 is 8, then 2 times 2 is 4. Okay? Or if you do 3 seconds, you can do three counts. Maybe not 3 seconds, but 3. 3 times 4 is 4 times 3 is 12, and then 3 times 2 is 6. You can do 5, 4. You can do 5, 20, and 10, whatever fits you. And do this for a few repetitions, maybe 2 or 3. Work your way up to maybe 5 or 6 or even 10 if you really want to go for it. And this should only take a few minutes, but it's going to refocus you and get your brain ready to go. You're going to see an immediate boost in willpower to get that thing done. Okay, so the next letter in B.R.E.A.K is R. It's going to be for relax. Now, that may seem just seem self-evident to relax, right? But there's a certain type of relaxation called progressive muscle relaxation. Now, this is really popular in meditation, where you tense a muscle and then you relax it. And so you maybe start with your feet. So if you're sitting down, you can do this really easily. So after you've done your breathing exercise, you can tense your toes, tense your feet, and then relax. Tense your calves, and then relax. All the way, and work your way all the way up to your thighs and your quads, your glutes, your butt, your abs, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your biceps and triceps, down to your forearms, down to your hands, all the way up to your shoulders, to your neck, your trapezius, all the way up to your head, and even muscles in your face, and even try to do your forehead, and all the way up to the crown of your head. And you'll see after you've done this, your entire body will begin to relax. Okay, so this is going to help you to create that mind-body connection that a lot of people just don't have. They're just not aware of their own body. They're not, the connections, the neural pathways between their minds and their muscles just aren't connected. When you do something like progressive muscle relaxation, you'll be able to get better connected with yourself. Okay, the next letter, after you've breathed, after you've done relaxation, progressive muscle relaxation, the next letter is E, engage. You want to engage your mind. So now you've engaged your body and your breathing. Now you want to engage your mind. And the best way to do that is to do visualization. Now you can engage your mind just by focusing on your body. You've already done that. You've already engaged your mind. So let's take that to the next level and then do some type of visualization. So think about, you can do it even right now. You can close your eyes and think about a relaxing scene, a vacation. Maybe it was, V could also stand for vacation, a mental vacation. You can close your eyes and think about being on the beach, or being at a lake, your favorite lake, or being at your favorite snow cabin and just watching the snow fall, or being out in the woods somewhere. Wherever that place is for you, mentally go to that place. Now here's the thing, you need to engage your senses, okay? Engage your mind, engage your eyes, what do you see? And see it in detail. Engage your sense of smell. What do you smell? If you're in the ocean, smell the salt in the air. Engage your hearing. What do you hear? You can hear the waves crashing or just rolling on the beach. I can hear it now. If you're out in the woods, maybe you hear the sounds of the forest. Okay? Engage your touch. What are you touching? Maybe you feel the sand beneath your feet. You may feel the sun on your skin. You may feel the crispness, the chill in the air. Okay? Engage your sense of taste. What are you tasting? If you're eating something, just be there in that moment and do that for maybe 2 or 3 minutes and just go to that place. Go to your favorite place. That's really what visualization is. So the third E is going to be to engage your mind. Okay, coming back. Now we've You've done your breathing. You've done your progressive muscle relaxation. You've engaged your mind through visualization. You've taken that mental vacation. The fourth letter is A for affirmations. That's when you begin to repeat to yourself empowering statements. You see, the dialogue that we have going on in our minds, we're always asking ourselves questions. If you ask yourself better questions, you get better answers. If you ask yourself lousy questions, you get lousy answers. So you may say, so why can't I ever get this life under control? Why my kids are always doing this? Or why is my spouse always doing that? Or why do they always do this? Or why do I da 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 da? You fill in the blank. Affirmations are going to help you to ask better questions and restate better answers. So if you're on that beach, you've taken that vacation, now you can begin to say you've gotten control of yourself, and you say, look, I can relax. I can take a break. I'm getting better at this. These challenges are forcing me to grow. These challenges are opportunities for me to grow. So if you're feeling a sense of overwhelm, if you're feeling a sense of frustration, you begin to flip that and see that from a different light. So that now that stress is not overcoming you, you are overcoming the stress. Okay? And the way you do that is by changing your language patterns, changing what you say to yourself from an authentic place, not lying to yourself. But it's about having a different perspective, a different viewpoint on the problem. And you say things like, I can. You can look up a great list of affirmations, things that you believe in, right? Things that you believe in. So you've gotten your body into a certain state of mind. Now you can say things to yourself from an authentic place that makes sense to you and that can empower you instead of disempower you. Okay, now that you've done the B.R.E.A, you've done the breathing, you've done the relaxation, you've engaged your mind, you've taken that mental vacation, you've said the affirmations to yourself, you've spent a few minutes or a minute or two just affirming yourself. I am worthy, I am valuable, right? So now you can start to move your body, get up and move around. Our bodies are made to move. And in this sedentary society that we live in, you may be sitting at your desk right now watching this. Get up, stand around, do some stretches, change your posture, get your chest out. There's a great TED talk by Kelly McGonigal about power poses. Move your body around. Our emotions are created by motion. Get your body in motion. If you want to feel excitement, get excited. Yay! If you want to feel joy, just put a smile on your face. Move your body around. So that's what the last letter is for kinesthetic. Move your body. Move your body. Come on, move your body. Move your body, right? So that's going to be the B.R.E.A.K. And let me tell you, I can guarantee you, if you take these components, maybe you don't do all 5, but if you take 1 or 2 and you make a daily habit to start your day off like this, and you set a timer on your phone to do this routinely throughout the day, you're going to be so much better you for everybody else around you, because you'll be building up those emotional reserves within yourself to be able to give to everybody else. And you see, you have to have a reservoir that's full in order to continue to tap out of that reservoir to give to everyone else. But if you're on E, guess what everyone else is going to get? They're going to get the short end of the stick. And they don't deserve that, and you don't deserve that. All right? So you want to keep yourself full. Take these regular breaks throughout your day to just do some self-care. All right? You need that. And I guarantee you, when you take care of yourself, you can take care of everybody else. You're going to be a much, much better person. All right, so that's episode 13. That's episode 14. We're going to come back. Episode 15. How do you find the right workout buddy? Ooh, so many people find the wrong person, and you wonder why you don't get anywhere. So I'm going to be talking about how to find the right workout buddy that's going to empower you and help you actually get past those obstacles that have been holding you back for so long. Okay, so remember to subscribe in the box below. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this impacted you. Let me know what kind of B.R.E.A.K you're going to be taking throughout the day. And I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing you in the comments. All right, that's Mitch Graves. I'm out. And again, to remember to live, learn, grow, and glorify. Later.